Scratches on top of the car. The scratches on top of the car. That's what really just kind of drives the point home. I mean, Birtha done been through some shit, y'all. Birtha done been right through the shit, y'all. Right through it. She been through it. I have an appointment with Subaru today, just to make sure everything is okay, get an oil change, etc. Just about lost that mirror. Just about lost it. Just about lost it. Yeah, about that BLM land camping thing. Don't do it wrong. I'm just like, yeah, I was there. But I still wonder how exactly the top of the car got scratched. Down the length of it. Scratched right here. I mean, y'all, what the fuck? Just like, I love you, Birtha. I love you. And I deeply apologize. So, I don't want anybody out there getting the idea that I'm not a good driver, okay? Female drivers, all right? Generally, I don't approve. But we're driving, so that is what it is, and you guys let it happen, you know? So anyway, I am not a bad driver. Like, that's just it. Like, I'm really, really not, honestly. You know, I'm actually pretty decent at driving, you know? Like, the issue was not that I'm a bad driver. The issue is that I went off-road, okay? Something that I've never done anyway. And I just had no fucking experience with that, coupled with the fact that I just lost track of, like, where the fuck I was, right? I just lost track of where I was. And then when I realized I'd lost track of where the fuck I was and stopped and started trying to plot a course out, I didn't know what direction was out. So I just took a path that I scoped out that was kind of clear to drive through. And then once I drove through that, you know, a few things came up, and then and I navigated around those few things, and then eventually totally was like off the reservation, okay? Like, I was legitimately off the reservation, like, at the worst of it. I could see campers in the distance, and a couple trucks and a couple campers, right? And I'm like, well, okay, so there's gotta be a way to get over there, right? No. And this truck and this camper were like in that direction. And I was like not going in that direction. I was like fucking lost in the shit, okay? In the shit. And I was like, if I could just get over to those campers, you know what I mean? I figured out that was the campground host and his truck and some other camper. Like, way over there. So I don't even know where the fuck I was. I mean, I'm sure I was still probably on BLM land, but I don't know. Like, I don't know if I was or not. You know what I mean? Like, what I'm saying is, it's easy to lose track of where the fuck you are if you're not on a fucking road. You know what I mean? Like, it sounds obvious. It sounds common sense. It sounds like, well, duh. Right? And it is once you learn the really fucking hard and just wildly dangerous way not to do it, and like that it's like that it's easy to get lost and turned around and have no fucking clue where you are. You know what I mean? This totally clear and safe area that I managed to navigate to in a more acceptable BLM setting. So Birtha went to Subaru and she got a clean bill of health, and they even shined her up a little bit. Well, there's some dead bees on there, but they shined her up a little bit. They made her new scratches look, you know, a little better, a little polish in the scratches there. Can't go wrong with that. That's pretty good. Get the other campground, the BLM place, and I still haven't been able to get a hold of the fucking host. He's off duty every time. And honestly, I'm starting to think that maybe he's like dead in there. You know what I mean? Like what if he's like legit dead in his camper or something? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm really starting to wonder, because what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, this is like what? This is like the third day. I pulled in here late the first time, so that's understandable. But then the second day he wasn't there. And today he's not there. Tomorrow is Friday. And temperatures are pretty good here. You know what I mean? So if he's not out then, like, I'm just afraid the guy's dead. Like, honestly, like, because these campground hosts are like elderly as fuck, dude. Like, hella elderly. You know what I mean? Like, they could easily freaking bite the big one in there and, like, nobody would know. Like, who comes and checks on the campground hosts? You know what I mean? Like, who comes and checks on them? I bet fucking nobody comes and checks on them. It's really beautiful. I mean, it is absolutely gorgeous. You know, and this will be my second night out of 14 nights that you can stay. It's like, still haven't registered, you know? That shit bothers me. Like, I like to go by the book, okay? You know, so I'll try again tomorrow. Like, honestly, I'm going to. But I'm getting tired of, like, driving up there. You know what I mean? And, like, where is he? I don't know. I really, really don't. But anyways. So, with more experience now navigating BLM lands, and with Birtha in tip-top condition, oil change and everything, you know, I'm ready to stay here for a while and see what it's like, you know. But that campground host, dude, like, I don't know. I genuinely have no idea. That's totally a rock. Oh, weird ass looking rock right there. I feel like that's like a meteorite or something, or like a big, huge pile of shit, or like a giant bee thing. Like, what is that? It's not, because there are other ones laying around. Check it out. Look at that shit. What is that? Oh, man. That part's just like dumb as shit. I mean, I'll move it tomorrow. But every time I start to navigate this shit, Birtha is like, bitch. And I'm just like, relax. I've got this. I've got this. Women, dude.